Hola, mi nombre es David Simmons. Hoy estoy unido como siempre por Mr. Adam Howells.
What?
That means, hello, my name is David Simmons and I am joined as ever by my good friend Adam Howells. So,
I didn't know you spoke Italian.
I think you'll find it was Spanish.
I'll tell you what, literally, we have recorded the ending to this podcast. You're going to have to listen to it. It's fucking belting for this one. Maybe not the first minute of it, but just get to the end. It's great.
Oh, it's very good.
You can tell me and Dave haven't recorded in probably a couple of weeks.
Too long.
We've just had a lot on.
We have.
We managed to sort of double record 1 week, and then we managed to get the Joel Redman interview and episode 41. No, it weren't episode 41. It was the Rumble.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was Curtis Axel's
Oh, okay.
pose, mate.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, no, I remember Big Kurt.
Big Kurt.
There you go.
Michael McGillicuddy, Mr. Intensity himself. How...
Mr. Intensity is the worst nickname ever.
If he was into camping, it'd be great. How have you been?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you? I've not been well this weekend, so we're recording on a Monday night, which is rare for us.
Yeah,
Probably the second, maybe third time we've ever done this.
I'm not a massive fan of it because I've done 2 shifts already, and I'm just fucking knackered. And after yesterday's fucking debacle of a meal out, that was unbelievable.
Yeah, you didn't have a good time, did you?
No, got it for free. That was great.
But Adam, what I will say is I'm joined as ever by a man who is the kit to my cat. It's Mr. Adam Howells.
The kit to your cat. Did you forget to put that in the start?
I did forget to put it in the start.
I like that you still included that.
But it's fine.
It's fine. We'll crack on.
And also, if you keep in score, it is episode 42.
It is.
So we're going to fly all the way back, Adam, to January the 22nd, 2014. It's episode 83 of NXT TV, and we're at Full Sail University once again. We begin with the commentary desk, talking about the night's upcoming action. Tensai, Saxton, and Tom Phillips are all on commentary, as they introduce us to our newest ring announcer, Eden.
I'm glad you remembered that, because as I was writing the notes down, they said a name, and I went to write a note and thought, what the fuck is her name again? So it shows how important she is.
Yes.
Going forward, because they just go through ring announce girls, quicker than
Well, Eden,
anyone.
Full name Eden Styles, not related to AJ.
Oh, okay. I was excited then.
Is Brandy Rhodes, Cody's wife.
Is she?
That is Mrs. Rhodes herself.
You're joking.
I am not.
I can't believe I didn't recognise her.
All roads lead through NXT. See what I did there? Very clever.
There we are. I like it.
All Elite Wrestling has been created in this episode. So, first off, we get a nice debut by Wesley Blake. Do you notice Wesley Blake?
Yes, I did.
Dressed like he's in Brokeback Mountain.
Yes.
With the world's worst cat. He looks like JR in great shape.
They've almost gone back to the Attitude Era when they give Kurt Angle the small cowboy hat. That's sort of like, yippee-ki-yay.
He looks unbelievably cowboyish.
I don't think he needs a cowboy hat and all the cowboy stuff to look unbelievably cowboyish anyway.
He looks like a cross between shit JBL when he was Hawk and Blackjack Mulligan.
I've seen neither of these, so you're going to have to probably show me at the end of this episode for context.
Okay, well he does.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, debut klaxon for Wesley Blake. You might know Wesley Blake from
NXT. He's been in NXT he was in NXT for a long time.
He's only recently just been released.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Which group was he in, Adam?
The Forgotten Sons.
He was in the Forgotten Sons. Forgotten no more, because he's now featured regularly on this podcast.
But he was also in a tag team with what's his name? Who was on 205 Live for ages, and then he was the Messiah's
Mustafa Ali.
He was the the disciple.
Buddy Murphy.
Yes, that's it.
Yes.
So I'll know that much.
Yes. So there you go. He was in a tag team with those people. Forgotten no more, Forgotten Sons, all that good stuff. He also married. Actually, I won't spoil it. You won't spoil it? I won't spoil it. But he is pumping out kids like it's going out of business.
I was going to say Alexa Bliss because she was part of their little person group.
No. However, Buddy Murphy dated Alexa Bliss during our
Really?
Yeah, Buddy Murphy was with her for a long time, and they split up for some silly reason. I can't remember what it was. They split up for something stupid. I can't remember what it was. And they had a break, and then she's going out with this fucking guy who was like a 90s pop star who's literally 20 years older than her.
Don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Mate, downgrade for her, because fucking...
I mean, is he from Weezer? Because she is a massive fan of Weezer. It's not Weezer, is it? I'm thinking of someone else.
Bowling for Soup. That's not even... That's like...
That is literally the wrong band.
Proper apples to oranges, that is.
Mate.
Mate, if she was going out with Rivers Cuomo from Weezer, I would be the happiest man in the world.
Okay, I've got that massively wrong.
Alexa Bliss coming out in a little demon form to Island in the Sun. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing, having fun. She comes out to Hash Pipe, mate. Imagine that. Check out my hash pipe. Dum 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 dum. She just comes out. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, okay, I got that massively wrong. I'm sorry, everyone. I've let you all down.
You have. But don't worry, a long time to go yet, mate. We'll get a few more in.
I probably will.
Oh, so Wesley Blake, the debuting Brokeback Mountain Cowboy, is facing Neville. On commentary, they discuss the newly announced WWE Network. Turns out NXT is heading there permanently upon its launch.
Beautiful. Fantastic. More eyes on the product.
More eyes on the prize. Well, people have to sign up to it first. But
yeah, but for £10 a month, it's a steal.
It's $9.99. Don't overplay it.
Sorry, $9.99.
Save yourself a cent. That's 12 cents a year. That is saved.
Don't know what you spend 12 cents on.
Better in your pocket than theirs. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, true.
Neville starts off with some great moves. Blake looks pretty good. However, he doesn't really get much going, does he?
No, he's not allowed to get much going in this match. It's all designed to put over Neville.
Yeah. Neville runs into the corner, literally just climbs up to the top rope like a ninja, hits a beautiful backflip and a missile dropkick as he tees off on Blake with chops. There's a really nice spot in this match as well, isn't there, where he chops him and then everyone's like, one more time, and then he goes to chop him and Blake just pokes him in the eye and everyone's like, no!
Heel
Hilarious.
101 stuff, I love it.
Really, really good stuff. Nice match where Neville gets the momentum, he hits the red arrow for a 3 and commentary talks up his chances against Dallas at a rival.
I've got it in my notes that he hits the red marrow.
He hits the red marrow?
Yeah, well, my spell checker has obviously, had a nightmare.
There we go.
There we are. There's a lot of replays as well. There's a really nice slow-mo, but then, the commentary team all decide to speak in slow-mo. Like that.
Run. I mean... What more can you say? That's just WWE commentary for you, and on a fucking world of their own.
I liked that bit though. It was nice to see the three of them have fun. I like this
having a laugh as opposed to being bloody robots.
This is why I love Michael Cole and fucking what's his name? Who I'm shit with names recently.
Vintage Adam Howes.
It's not that I mispronounce them, I just can't fucking remember them.
Pat McAfee.
Yes. Those two literally just sit there and just have the time of their lives and they're fucking so happy.
Do you know what? Pat McAfee is so lucky that he actually didn't train properly and become a proper wrestler.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
100%.
He would have got a shit antivirus bloody gimmick, wouldn't he, for having the last name McAfee?
Oh yeah, it would have been awful.
McAfee Protection. It would just be walking around as a big computer virus.
Mate, honestly, he is so good.
Pat McAfee's hilarious.
He had a great... He weren't in this week's, it was in last week's episode of SmackDown when Lesnar turned up. And he was like, if the aliens came down, he would be the human we would send to fight them.
This is the man that we'd send to fight the aliens.
Exactly.
It is true.
It was fucking great.
I mean, if we don't send Lesnar, we have missed a trick.
I'm not being funny, Lesnar is not a man who needs to be put over.
Lesnar's not a man who needs to be fighting aliens either. If
but
the
I'll tell
aliens
you
know what's good for them.
Well, exactly. They'd be sent to Suplex City, mate. But honestly, McAfee is just so good on commentary. Everything he does.
I like him. He's funny.
I am like Regal in that I have a man crush on McAfee for commentary reasons. He's fucking great.
He is pretty good.
Yeah.
Please welcome my guests at this time, Summer Rae, Charlotte, and Saucer Binks. Charlotte, the last time we saw you, you brutally attacked Bailey. Where have you been in the meantime?
Well, Devin, thanks to Sasha and Summer, I've been enjoying the benefits of being a BFF. Limousines, jets. You know, the kind of thing you do when you're part of my family. I just don't really understand why you have so many questions about Bailey. I mean, who really cares about the cat lady? I mean, life isn't about hugs and like headbands. No, NXT isn't that way. Life isn't that way. Life is vicious, and it will knock you down if you let it. That's why I'm no longer sweet and innocent. I dropped the Miss Nobody and joined the Somebodies.
2014 is the year of the BFFs, starting tonight with my match against Natalia. You're going to see the rise of the BFFs and a total destruction of a diva. I mean, that is, if you can even call her a diva.
Let's go.
Excuse me.
Devin.
This promo was there.
It was dog shit.
Charlotte insinuates about limos and jets. Something that my family are used to, she says. You're not Rick, mate, alright? You haven't exposed yourself on a plane to a woman forcibly. You're not your father. You fucking sexual predator.
For fuck's sake. I was going to ask you about that, because obviously that episode of Dark Side of the Ring has come out this week.
What I will say is,
I
Jack sent me a link for it, so thank you very much, because I didn't even know it was on.
Does that mean he sent me a link for it as well, because I'm linked into the Twitter?
Yes.
Fuck yes, Jack. You're a legend.
Exactly. As they say in Birmingham, Jack, I don't know if you're used to the local lingo, yam the bloke. If you don't know, Google it. Yeah.
What are Charlotte's eyes doing in this? Seriously, where they're fucking here, there, and everywhere. Like,
I'll tell you what. She's got a lazy eye as well.
Yeah,
it's really weird.
She's not quite sure where to look, and she's done this in other promos beforehand.
It's like one of her eyes is in a $100,000 job, is working hard, and the other one is on welfare as a single parent. It's just unbelievable.
It is bad. It's just, you need some sort of direction. Like Sasha and Summer look so polished compared to Charlotte.
Honestly, I told you she was so bad.
Yeah.
How she's ended up being as good as she is she has no right at all.
The trajectory must have been fucking monumental.
I told you, the difference between her now and the difference in 6 months is unbelievable.
Yeah.
She goes from literally looking like you to looking like fucking 80s Sylvester Stallone. It is like, the difference is unbelievable.
Right. Fucking calm down, mate.
Sylvester Stallone is a very cool guy. He was in Rambo, mate.
Mate, I know he's a cool guy, but, you know, words hurt.
Well.
Words hurt, mate.
There you go. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's what you need to be like, mate.
Nah, mate, words hurt.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Need to apologise. I took a pledge on this podcast.
Yes, you did.
I was going to be a star, so Adam, I apologise.
Stop being a cunt. Right, be a star.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Summer's good in this promo, though.
Yeah, she's really good.
Sasha says nothing. She's just sort of just there.
I know, I think she does have like a couple of lines in it.
I'm pretty sure she says nothing.
But she does a lot more by saying nothing and just being there and having the presence than Charlotte does actually by having words given to her that she has to use her mouth to, get out. It's fucking mental.
Yeah. Summer's good, though.
Yeah, Summer's really good.
At this point, Sasha is the leader, but Summer should be the leader. I
thought Summer was the leader.
I'm pretty sure she's got the last name Flair, mate. She's 100% the leader.
Okay.
This is like the fucking Four Horsemen. This is BFFs, mate. They're the modern day Four Horsemen.
I don't think they will be, but okay.
Oh, well.
It's intriguing.
Well, we'll see. I can't overstate this enough. I think I've mentioned it. I am just still a little bit poorly, so I might cough. You'll have to excuse me. Can't help it. So obviously I wasn't feeling very well. I haven't been ill for probably over a year because I've just been pretty good, not catching stuff with COVID, not really been out. So obviously it wasn't the best of moods, and the rage that swept through my entire body when I heard the music of Brodus Clay
Why is he using his music?
was unbelievable.
Yeah.
But thankfully, it's Xavier Woods.
Why is Xavier Woods using Brodus Clay's music?
Because when Xavier Woods debuted, he quickly got into that act. When Tensai went to be a trainer at the Performance Centre, they replaced him with Xavier Woods.
So Xavier Woods was tagging with Brodus Clay.
He was kind of just like with Brodus Clay. I don't really think they were tagging as such. However, they did have something to do with each other. And bear in mind, the Funkadactyls are both black women. He's a black man. Probably made sense. That's probably how Vince looked at it.
That is a very, pretty much A1 Vince thought process right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've watched the product too much. He probably just thought, these people are black. And then that was a good impression. That
wasn't a bad impression for Vince McMahon.
Yeah, so they're black. Put them together.
Speaking of there. Can't even fucking get my words out. Speaking of impressions,
she sounds like she's a big fan of the sort of the 2010s Man United side. She's just like cheering for Nemanja Vidic. Like, Nemanja Vidic. Nemanja Vidic.
Come on, Nemanja.
That's what she's doing. She's cheering for Nemanja Vidic, mate.
She apparently is saying something in Russian. Something, I'm presuming it's Dad's crush, or I don't know. It could be anything. We're talking, of course, about Lana, who is here to represent and introduce.
Can I just say,
brute.
Before we get onto this nonsense,
okay.
Obviously Rusev is now in All Elite Wrestling. He's in AEW. He's under the name Miro. I don't know if you noticed or not, but leading up to which pay-per-view they just had? They just had All Out.
It might have been All Out.
So they've just had All Out. I did watch it. I can't remember what it's called though. But Miro is the TNT champion, which is like their mid-card title that Cody Rhodes thought was a good idea. And he was feuding with Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston is brilliant.
I feel like I know what you're going to say, but
so Miro is the Redeemer. That's his like gimmick. He's the Redeemer. Eddie Kingston says, "You can redeem these nuts," and then they had a brawl, and then they had a match. Miro beat him, and quote tweeted him and said, "Consider your nuts redeemed," which was brilliant. And Lana replied, "I'll redeem your nuts when you're home." We stan. What a legend.
I think she was also involved in a Reddit poll today of who is the hottest blonde in WWE.
Oh, Lana got the vote from me.
Did she get the vote from you?
She got the vote from me.
I was undecided. There were just too many options.
You were indecisive,
I was indecisive on this one. But we'll say no more.
SNM.
SNM?
Say no more.
Oh, okay. Mate, you can tell I've fucking been up since 5 o'clock in the morning.
Bloody hell. Take less Viagra then, son, in that case.
Well, you know.
So, this match comes around because obviously last week, which is probably about 4 episodes ago, Xavier Woods, I think, wants the Big Show back in the company, so he says, we should let the Big Show back, and Kane says, I don't agree with that, so puts him in a match with Rusev. They have a rematch. For what reason? God only knows, because apparently he thinks, I've prepared for him now, I'll be able to do alright. Spoilers, he doesn't. There's a Fire Rusev chant, which goes down a storm.
There's a massive sign in the crowd that says, enough of this guy.
Yes.
The feelings towards Rusev on this brand are going down quicker than...
Sugar, but the Fallout Boys.
Yes. I couldn't think of a reference quick enough. But yes. Or a PG reference anyway, quick enough. But yes, yeah, it was, you know, the chanting and like stuff now is fucking awful.
Goes down quicker than some of the women on my new favourite Reddit. Porn stars who escort. That is the best subreddit ever. If you've never been on it, you've got to find it. It's hilarious. It's literally, don't you dare put your finger on that.
No, I'm not stopping you.
You are not stopping this. This is the greatest subreddit of all time. And there's a hilarious subreddit where people review porn stars who escort, and it's all proper sad losers who drop like $2,000 to shag a woman of 10 minutes, and it is the funniest subreddit in the world.
I can tell you for a fact, off the back of this podcast, we're not getting a sponsor anytime soon.
Look, whoever listens to this is going to be filled with the great joy of seeing this subreddit, so they don't have to worry about it.
Anyone who does, find this subreddit and find anything funny, please forward it us to the NXT Back to the Future podcast.
Hilarious. Literally, like, fucking losers. Like, I would like to clap the cheeks of Ariana, whatever she's called. I don't even know. And literally, it's like, oh, very much like to clap the cheeks. And everyone's like, oh, literally, there's one, mate, it's unbelievable. I have to read it next episode. I'll find it and I'll read it next episode. And this guy's like, brothers, I've let us all down. He's like, tried to fuck a porn star and she wouldn't like fuck me because they didn't have any references. So And he's like, I got like a cheap girl instead, and then the pimp like threatened me and I had to escape Vegas. So I was like, this is mad. This is the best subreddit in the world. Well worth a 3-minute tangent. So, what I will say, Rusev does absolutely batter Xavier Woods in this match. He grounds Woods after an initial flurry and he kicks his hamstrings before a huge kick to the face as Woods kicks out at 2. Woods gets a close 2 off a kick and fires at Rusev, who beheads him back with another kick. Shouts some Bulgarian, the accolade is in, and it's a quick tap.
And he's fucking humble.
Fucking humble! Break your fucking back, fuck your anus. Legend. What a guy.
Fuck's sake.
Accolade again, and it's a message sent by Rusev.
Yeah.
Tensai goes mad on commentary. And music hits. Who comes to rescue Xavier Woods?
Oh, fucking hell, who does it? Oh, fucking Sin Cara.
Sin Cara comes out with this music. Weird music.
Yeah, why?
Now, give me a hand, young child.
Go on.
Now, here we go. You and I, we're bonded. So, you'll notice in the next episode who comes out for a singles match.
The Miz.
True. But who comes out without their tag team partner?
Oh, Big Cass. He comes out without his tag team partner, but it's not him. He does,
but it's not him.
Okay, go on. Oh, it's Hunico or Camacho.
Camacho comes out without his tag team partner.
Okay.
They go on a big spiel. Camacho's now being a singles wrestler. He's really excited to become a singles wrestler. He's put on 30 pounds of muscle. He's absolutely ready to tackle the singles division. He does lose in 2 minutes, but besides that, they make a big deal that he's now a singles wrestler. Now, bear in mind, he and Unico were inseparable. Weren't they?
Yeah.
They were inseparable. The whole thing, he went back to Mexico and he bit someone's cock off and got put in jail. And
Made him in the nose.
Camacho went back and got him and all of this stuff. Well, now, apparently, he's not in a tag team, he's a singles wrestler. And that's because the original Sin Cara was a big flop. Big floppy Willy. And he was like the first like Triple H project. Triple H brought him in, said, we're going to present him like this, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, shit. Rubbish, doesn't do anything. So they release him. Say, goodbye, you fucking loser. Off you go. So now they need another luchador to be the Sin Cara character. Now this Sin Cara, you'll notice, has got 2 like things on his arm, hasn't he?
Yeah.
To cover his arms. The reason he's got his arms covered is what?
Presumably tattoos.
Yes, because who's got a big fuck off tattoo down their arm? Hunico. Hunico is now Sin Cara. That's why Camacho's a singles wrestler. Boom. Mic drop. Barack Obama style. Can you believe it?
No.
How ridiculous. Literally spent months building up these 2 people to fucking split them up! WWE! The whole bloody time! And I knew it was coming, and every time I had to watch them, and it was shit! And it was shit! I didn't have anywhere else to go! thinking, I can't tell Adam yet, because they're going to split up soon, and I was waiting, and they didn't split up, and they carried on forever, and then they fucking split up, for no reason! And he's a fucking singles wrestler, and he's shit! Why? I fucking hate this company. I don't want to see this man be a singles wrestler, and I don't want to fucking see Sin Cara.
Oh, fucking hell.
I've had enough.
I can tell from the fact you're literally red.
It's not okay.
From the cheeks to the top of your head, because I can see the top of your head.
It's not okay. Why do they do this all the time? This company. The whole time, these two are inseparable. And then all of a sudden, they're fucking separated. They're separable. What a surprise. You could not make it up.
It's even sadder when Camacho fucking rolls down the ramp on his own on that bike.
What a sad cunt. He looks like something at... What's that fucking game on Miniclip? You know that guy? It's that boy who's got a fucking skull for a head. And he's rolling around, he's got a chainsaw, and he cuts through the table, and he's going in the office. Do you know which game I'm on about?
I don't.
He looks like that. He looks like he's fucking in a Miniclip game, going down the ramp at 0.5 mile an hour on a bike. Pillock.
Why wouldn't you put your feet on the pedals? This is like literally. It's a fucking.
You
bike.
can't ride the bike that slow without. And he's not going to ride on stabilisers. He's like a right fucking loser.
What, compared to looking like a right fucking loser on that bike?
Yeah, being betrayed by his mate that fucking loves him.
Why did he have to recast Sin Cara then? Why just drop him? Why not just drop the character and just be like, look, it didn't work, we'll move on? Because you know, NXT next week aren't going to fucking recast Adam Cole.
Did you know? When?
If you're going to talk about fucking Razor Ramon, I know about this already. They recast him.
Oh.
And it didn't work. Yeah?
Well, did you know they did Diesel as well?
Yeah, I did, actually. I don't know who fucking they recast, but I knew they fucking recast both of those cunts.
Oh.
I've ruined your story, haven't I?
Let's move on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? It is ridiculous on the face of it. It's
yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
However, he was in that character for years. He only got released recently, didn't he?
Yeah, it's a bit of a madness.
The Moonchild is here for action, and he's facing the Swiss Superman, Antonio Cesaro. Cesaro gets a massive ovation, as he should.
Of course.
Adam. We the people!
I really love the music for this now. It's great music.
Great song.
It's also official, by the way. I've had enough of CJ Parker.
You're only human.
I'm fucking bored of watching him.
Well, you say that. He's actually just about to undergo a bit of a change. He's not turned into a woman. He's just
okay, he's changed character. Okay, yeah. That's fine.
So, they discuss Cesaro versus Regal, and yes, they were necking. No, it was great. Cesaro levels Parker in the back as he keeps him grounded. Crossbody by Parker, who has Cesaro on the ropes. An airplane spin to make Cesaro dizzy. Parker is dizzy, and he puts Cesaro down. Cesaro's not dizzy. He swings him, which is amazing.
It's a great spot. I love that.
Like trying to headbutt a Samoan. You don't swing as Superman.
You don't.
Doesn't work. Neutralizer for a 3 and a good win for Cesaro. Sami Zayn's music hits, and Sami limps out on crutches. And we'll let you guys listen.
So, 2014 is off to a bit of a rocky start. See, I've got a bit of a medical situation here, but it's given me a lot of time to think about my 2013. And 2013 was probably the best year of my career, and a lot of that has to do with the matches that I had right here in front of all of you. One match in particular did a lot for me in 2013. And that was with you, Antonio Cesaro. They called our 2 out of 3 Falls match the best wrestling match of the year. But for me, that match is just the one black eye, the one blemish on an otherwise great year. That is the one thing that I need to fix. So, Cesaro, in case you're not good at reading between the lines, this is me asking you for a rematch. No.
So, Cesaro says no, throws his mic away, and we move on. Sammy looks devastated.
Mate, no means no. Which probably means yes in WWE.
Yes. In sadly, in more ways than one.
Yeah. So yeah, we get a promo from The Miz.
I came to play.
Came to play. What's I've got? Do you know what? I actually had the lyrics down. There we go.
Come on, Adam. Yes.
I came to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees.
I came to play.
Say goodbye to the good old days.
They're never coming back.
I don't know how the rest of it goes, but yeah, you get the idea. The Miz is here. And he's awesome.
So lame.
I feel like most of this episode has just been fucking repeating theme tunes and going a bit mental.
And that's the reason this podcast will be successful.
I hope so.
Miz is here. He says it's his first time here, and it's awesome. He's going to do a Miz TV. Well, maybe he should do a Miz TV. Parker walks in, and he's wondering why he's being booed. The Miz says, I know why. Parker says Miz must have a huge carbon footprint as he's spewing toxic waste. Great sweep. He slaps the Miz, who looks furious. I liked this.
I really like this.
This is signs of a good move in direction for Parker. I said a few episodes ago, he needs to just switch it up. Get away from this silly, oblivious face rubbish and turn heel.
Yeah.
And that looks like what they're going to do with him. And I think that is the right decision.
Oh, 100%.
Exactly.
He needs this change because
he does.
I'm bored every time he comes on TV now. So
yeah. I mean,
and if I'm bored, then, fucking God help us.
This decision is on Channel 5 every single morning. This is the right stuff. How about that for an obscure reference?
Channel 5 is wank.
It is crap, isn't it?
It's just full of shit TV programmes.
It is literally. Mate, unbelievable. It's like...
Can't pay or take it away.
Can't pay or take it away is class, number one. And number two, that's on Channel 4, mate.
It's on Channel 4?
Have some respect for Channel 4.
Apologies.
Channel 5 is dog shit.
Okay.
Channel 4, I'm not going to have it. Kitchen Nightmares.
Great.
Class.
Yeah. The Last Leg is great as well.
It is. What else is on Channel 4? They always have good documentaries on Channel 4 as well.
Mate, Grand Designs. Sorry, I'm a boring house person, but yeah, Grand Designs is great.
See, you like Grand Designs.
Yeah.
Bloody people moving to Australia. Do you want to move to Australia? We'll fly you over and look at some houses. No one ever says yes.
Yeah.
Whatever that show's called.
Is that the one where they flip the signs?
Yeah.
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 Or is that on Channel... No, it's not on Channel 5. That
It
might
is.
be on Channel 5.
That's on Channel 4.
You sure?
1,000,000%.
Okay, fine.
What else on Channel 4? To be fair, Neighbours is on Channel 5. Everybody needs good neighbours.
Again, another reason why that channel shit.
To be there for one another. You can find the perfect friend. Alright, not my words, the words of the Neighbours theme song.
Okay.
Channel 4, they always have like, especially when it's around like 9/11, see at the minute, it's around 9/11, they always have good documentaries on 9/11.
Yeah, they do.
That's always like interesting. What else on
Love It or
4?
List It, that's great.
Love It or List It? What's
It's
that?
it's another property program. I like property
Is
programs.
Come Dine With Me on Channel 4?
Yes, it is.
Say no more, mate.
Yeah.
SNM. Say no more.
Yeah.
Come Dine With Me. Mint. If ever that's on at the gym, I'm like, it's cardio day. 100%. Barry's cooked fish and chips.
Anissa is fucking livid.
I told him I'm fucking vegan, man. I don't know why. Barry, I thought you was pescatarian. Honestly, what a TV show. One of the finest.
I'll tell you what, that TV programme, we're hardly talking about wrestling at this point.
I'll tell you what, that is the Kona Reeves of TV channels, that is. That is the finest TV channel.
That is literally had one of the best fucking meltdowns I've ever seen of a human being.
When the guy thinks he's going to win and he's like,
No,
fuck it!
No, it's a woman.
Yeah.
The woman thinks she's going to win. And
Oh, it's brilliant.
so it's no way I can lose, and she gets like a fucking 4 or something.
Someone's like, take that, you vindictive cunt.
Yours was shit. Oh, it's fucking great.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Back onto the wrestling.
Okay, let's go back onto wrestling.
Renee joins the desk. No wonder we got off topic.
Yeah.
Which means it's about to go south.
There's just too many people talking over each other with a 4-person desk, and especially when Renee doesn't really
Say anything.
or contribute anything of note apart from, fucking...
Getting William Regal to say weird stuff to her.
Yeah. I have to tune out to it. Like, I love Regal.
Yeah.
But I have to tune out. He's obviously not in this episode, but this is just fucking ridiculous. Anyway, we get Natalya versus Summer Rae. Natalya comes out with a new best friend, Bailey. Summer comes out with Sasha, not Charlotte for this one for some reason. Charlotte's obviously, too busy resetting her eyes. Byron is also randomly a heel commentator in this match.
Yes! He just starts being a fucking heel commentator.
Yeah.
Now, what I will say, okay, here, this is a decent match. It's short, so it's relatively inoffensive.
Yeah, true.
And Summer does the Indian Deathlock.
Great finisher. Or not finisher. Great move.
I mean, what's Summer doing using the Indian Deathlock? I don't care. The Indian Deathlock fucking rules. Alright. Number 2, you are Ratchet chance. Now, of course, I only know Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank.
I feel like I've asked this before, or I was going to ask this, like, what is You Are Ratchet?
Now, I've gone on Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary
I'm scared.
says this.
Go on.
Actually, here we go. Work Conduct Police on the 5th of February 2013 says this. Ratchet, a tasteless, classless individual, most often a female, in brackets, who does vile and off-colour things on a frequent basis, while still maintaining diva status in her own mind. Context, in the workplace. Girl 1, I was waxing my butthole. Girl 2, damn, didn't that burn? Supervisor, y'all are ratchet. Get back to work.
Did you have to do the southern accent?
Yes.
Of course you did. So who are they chanting You Are Ratchet?
Sasha.
Sasha.
Yes.
Okay. Bit harsh. She's not even wrestling.
So, I Hate Swag Fags on May the 29th, 2013 also said, a term ghetto people use to describe other ghetto people. Ghetto Girl 1, I can see yo coochie hanging out yo shorts, you ratchet. Ghetto Girl 2, says the girl who sucks dick for food stamps, you ratchet.
Fuck you. This is why I was scared. As soon as you said, I've just brought up Urban Dictionary.
Oh, terrified.
Exactly.
Terrified.
Literally anything could come out at this
Adam's
point.
hitting the panic alarm now. Yes, so they refer to Sasha as Ratchet. Now, you also notice as well, these were sort of like mid-2013, and this is early 2014, so this is the right description. Classic Natalya offense here. Suplex, short arm clothesline, reversal into a sharpshooter, and Summer taps out quickly. Does not get more Natalya Neidhart than that.
No.
Loves a discus lariat, loves a short arm clothesline, loves a suplex.
She does like a double kick as well into the chest.
She also loves a ah for no reason,
Yeah.
which she did numerous times.
Yes, she did. They mention Total Divas a lot on this.
Do you know what? Total Divas actually brings in a good audience from E.
I would also like to request that I can tag out when the Total Divas stuff is going on, and I tag Sonia in. Because I would quite like to listen to you and Sonia talk about Total Divas because then it requires me not to watch Total Divas.
Yeah, but also I want to see you greatly unhappy. And if you'd like to see Adam greatly unhappy, you get to tweet him and tell him.
Next we have an Enzo and Cass promo.
Just before that, Natalia's belt also comes undone.
Does it?
Did you not see?
No.
She's like walking around with a belt undone. And then she's kind of like got her arms in a weird position because she's trying to hold it together and she looks like Brett, like going at the ropes.
Oh, okay.
And also, I don't know if you noticed or not, but they played weird music that isn't hers when she won. So she's parading around the ring and she's going, what the fuck is that? And it's not her
No,
music.
I didn't notice that.
There you go. So, yes, as you say, Enzo and Cass promo.
Please welcome my guests at this time, Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy.
How you doing? How you doing?
Enzo, can you give us an update on the progress of your injury?
I absolutely can. Basically, before I broke my leg, I used to like to live life on the edge, you know what I'm saying? And, as it turns out, with a broken leg, that's a little rough. So I decided I'm going to jump off. Difference between me and many other people is I can fly. They don't.
So when can we expect you back?
I just answered that question. I don't get it.
What Enzo's trying to say is he's making a full recovery, and he'll be back in no time, better than ever.
Oh, God, this guy.
I don't know why you're wasting your time with these two Neanderthals.
What's a Neanderthal?
You can joke, Enzo. Because the last time I checked, this star beat you in a match. And as far as our little singing contest goes, I'd consider it a draw after you mysteriously tripped and fell.
Oh, mysteriously.
Yeah, mysteriously. Huh?
Well, the last time I checked, you've taken cheap shot after cheap shot after cheap shot. I'm surprised you haven't gone home with the ugly girl from the party.
Nasty girl.
You know what? I'll take my time to show you just how good of a singer I still am right now.
Absolutely not.
Minya, 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 mo. Oh, God! Oh.
It's time to...
Enzo runs over his foot, but Enzo will be back soon. You'll notice as well, Enzo no longer is in a cast, which is good sign of his leg healing. He just can't do any action, but he should be back soon.
Great promo.
Yes.
Not as good as next week's. Not as good as next week's.
No.
We are now here for the Bo Dallas banner raising ceremony.
Here we go. Beautiful moment this is.
I thought when they did this,
Yeah.
when they said they were going to have a banner raising ceremony, because they have it sort of in, like they mentioned it earlier in the episode, I had in my head, do you know when like teams in basketball or hockey, you may not be familiar, when they win,
I know what
when they win a title,
hockey
they
is, mate, don't
send,
worry.
yeah, they send like a banner into
Go the
rafters.
Edmonton Oilers.
Yes, well done.
Thank you very much. Go Pittsburgh Steelers.
No,
They play American soccer, right?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
They play football.
No, Pittsburgh Penguins.
Go San Antonio Spurs. They play
Yes,
basketball.
They do.
All right. And Golden State.
Yes, Golden State Warriors.
Golden State Warriors. Because
love-
Adam's got his pajamas. His
Mate.
little pajamas with the little Golden States on.
I love the Golden State Warriors. Mainly because you got the Splash Brothers at the back of the court, just, dumping threes like, anyone's business. Every American is going to hate me right now because they'll be like, oh, it's a British guy who supports probably one of the better teams. Well, they've been shit the last couple of years, so fuck you.
For all I know, they could be like fucking Forest Green Rovers.
But they might be. But this is what I imagined when they said banner raising ceremony.
Right.
Not an LED banner in the corner.
Brilliant.
Oh, it was such a letdown. But yeah, I was just like, is this going to be a legit thing? Are we going to have the NXT champions, with their own banners in the rafters at Full Sail? That would have been quite a nice touch.
Bo says that he cherishes everyone's cheers. They give him strength. We are celebrating his title reign tonight. Not talking about Rollins or Big E, but yours truly, Bo Dallas. Bo never asked for this, Adam, but he will humbly accept it. Okay? He thanks his third cousin Charles, his sister's college roommate, and his teacher, Miss Ellie, who taught him so much. They are all in attendance for this great moment tonight.
They do pan out to a woman who does look like she could be a 4th grade teacher.
She's loving it.
Yeah.
And to be fair, she'd have only taught him 15 years ago.
I mean, only 15
No,
years.
12 years ago.
Exactly.
There you go.
Shaped that man's future.
Could have been her.
It's like saying someone lives only down the road, 150 miles away.
That's why I work at a school, mate. I could literally be working with the next Bo Dallas. You do know that, don't you?
That's a scary thought. You need to end them now.
They could Bo leave. They raise the banner. Well, they press enter, so it appears.
Yeah.
And it's, I'm not going to lie, quite a stunning moment. Neville comes out in his gear. Bo says, "You must want to congratulate me." Neville says he is here, on behalf of everyone, to say shut up.
Ooh.
Sick burn, bro. Ooh. He's a wanker chant. Poor Bo.
Was there a he's a wanker chant?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And Neville laughs at it and says, "You know what that means, right?" Neville says that he will take his privilege from around his waist. His privilege being the NXT title. Bo says, "You earned a shot before, but you beat a nobody in 4 minutes 45 seconds. It wouldn't take me that long to beat you." Behold the king of kings.
Doon.
On your knees, dog.
Bow down to the king. Bow down to the king.
He came in red and he went from the place, whatever the words are.
Yeah.
He says Neville deserves a title shot, and Bo's statement is a bold one. Nearly as bold as me. Neville says he will get his title match if he can last 4 minutes 45 seconds against Bo. He will receive it live on the WWE Network, and the match is going to be right now. Bo panics and he doesn't know what to do. Cut to commercial, and we return with 4 minutes 45 seconds on the clock, as Neville plays with Bo, who is fully dressed in trousers and shirt. So, basically, Bo needs to win in under 4 minutes 45 seconds or Neville gets a title shot.
Yeah.
Which is the dumbest stipulation of all time.
Also, Bo is wearing a shirt and trousers.
He is.
It's a bit unfair on Bo. I'll admit, it's
He looks like he's at a Holy Communion in 1996. The worst shirt I've ever seen.
It's not great.
In fact, not as bad as that horrible yellow one he wore.
No, but it's probably, it's in the top 3.
But it's second to that, which is, like, I don't know. If you're a fucking disaster from history, being second to the Holocaust.
It's not a great shirt.
It's pretty bad. Bo panics and doesn't know what to do. Cut to commercial. We return with 4 minutes 45 on the clock. Neville plays with Bo. Done all this. Bo finally gets some control and he works over Neville, but the clock is just over 2 minutes left. Bo continues, but he can't get a pin, and Neville takes control with 60 seconds left on the clock. 4 minutes 45 is nearly up as Neville goes for the red arrow with 30 seconds to go. 20 seconds left, and Neville realises he just needs to survive, so he gets rid of Bo, runs away, and earns his title shot as the crowd applauds. Bo is angry, and he can't believe it. Bo tries to attack, but he misses and goes shoulder first into the corner. Drops, and Neville hits the red arrow to send everyone home happy, after counting a nice 3 for himself. Neville stands over him to raise the title as we go off air.
I have to say, when Bo attacks him after the bell and hits the corner, he goes to spear him, and literally as he misses, someone in the crowd shouts, "You're an idiot!"
Yeah, it's
It's really audible, and you can hear it really clearly.
It's very clear.
Fucking great.
It is hilarious.
I popped a lot for that one.
So, what did you think of that episode?
Decent episode. They didn't need to have this silly match at the end.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I do think it was a really fun episode, though. This is what I mean. I do think
there's quite a lot in there.
The episodes are busier, but I think because there's less stuff taking forever, I think because we're switching so much between things, it does make it quite a watchable show.
Yeah.
A fun episode. Nothing major, but nothing offensive. Nothing blue.
There we are.
to quote Phoenix Knights. Yeah, fun.
Great episode.
I mean, you can't complain about that. We've seen some... well, you can tell how happy we are, I think.
Yeah.
Having something entertaining to watch. Like, we've enjoyed pretty much everything on that show.
Yeah, I would agree. Definitely liked every fucking hell your drink.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, lads.
Bloody hell. Yeah, great show.
Yeah, really good. So, January 29th, 2014, episode 84, Full Sail University. Credits and NXT chants as the Ascension enter for action against John Icarino and Mike Kualari. Debut klaxons for both anonymous men. I'm sure they're both wrestlers. I don't care enough to Google it. There you go. Alex Riley, Tom Phillips, and William Regal. You know what? Fuck it. We will do it, shall we? Let's have it.
No,
because one of them probably turns out to be a fucking former Ring of Honor champion that I've never heard of.
More than likely.
John Icarino, WWE. Oh my god, one of them is actually a proper wrestler.
Are you fucking joking?
I fucking didn't know. I knew it would be someone dumb. Yeah, they did wrestle in Ring of Honor.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course they did.
I should have known. Fuck's sake. I knew it'd be someone. I was just like, oh, I don't care. And it is someone. It's QT Marshall.
No idea.
He's currently in Ring of Honor. No, sorry, he's currently in AEW.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. He's in the Nightmare family. Cody's stable.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's fucking QT Marshall. Yeah, he's been in Ring of Honor. He's been in... Oh, okay. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, okay. Right, fair enough. It says here he's in WWE for 5 years, but that's just him being in dark matches. But yeah, he's been in Ring of Honor, All Elite Wrestling. So yeah, there you go. Right, we've got to Google the other one now.
Just in case.
Mike Kualari. Let's have a look at this. Shut up.
Is he also a decent wrestler?
No, he's also QT Marshall.
How can they both be the same person?
So basically, John Icarino
Yeah.
was the name QT Marshall used, and the other guy used QT Marshall's real name. I'm glad we Googled that now. That's so weird.
That is weird. So what's the other guy actually doing then?
It doesn't say. It just says, like, it just comes up that he's QT Marshall.
Okay.
Yeah,
that is bizarre.
That's fucking weird.
So there's one person who is legitimately...
There's one person we actually don't know. How cool is that?
That is cool.
Anyway,
they get beat really quickly by the Ascension.
Yeah, they get fucking shagged, don't they?
I'll tell you what, justice for the Ascension. They need their own raising the banner ceremony.
Yeah.
They've been tag title holders up until this point for 119 days.
Yeah.
So why not have,
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Alex Riley, Tom Phillips, and Regal are on commentary.
This is a great team.
Yeah, literally. STO by Victor. Quality. Connor is in to rapturous applause. Fall of Man, 3, and a big win. The yeah is getting over, and instead of 1, 2, 3, they go yeah, yeah, yeah.
They did a great interview a few weeks ago. I can't remember what the name of the podcast is, but Ashley, shout out to Ashley, good lad, sent me a version of it, or a version of it, from YouTube. That was great. That was a great listen.
Vic the Space Lord, I think Victor's known as now.
Yes, it is.
Cool name. I might try myself.
I like this, the fact they've kept this sort of gimmick going, and they've done lots of indie shows with it.
Yeah,
because it worked. It works.
They're a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Cal Bishop applies to be the next client for Sylvester Lafort, and he says that he's got great pedigree, but Lafort says, "What's wrong with your ears?" He's got cauliflower ears, and Lafort says, "We definitely won't be putting those on TV." So no for Cal Bishop.
This is going to be a thing throughout the program. Show.
WrestleMania reading challenge is next, Adam. You should enter. Get that reading fluency up.
I'm okay. I imagine as you're,
You'd probably get beat.
I would. It's bad. I imagine you do a lot of reading challenges as part of your work at the school.
Do you know what? Measuring reading fluency is quite interesting.
I know you've said to us for ages to you want to see how quickly I read.
Someone last year had a reading fluency of 240 words per minute.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me.
4 words a second without making mistakes.
Where I've got a
which is like unbelievable. That's like better than most adults. Quite incredible.
That is really good.
That is pretty cool.
Mine's is probably about 4.
Yeah, maybe. On a good day. Corey Graves is back. I know you want it and you feel it in the great song.
I love, just before this, the camera pans out and you have Regal, Alex Riley and Tom all talking at the desk. And every week... About shit. But every week, Alex Riley is slowly morphing into William Regal.
He does dress like Regal.
He dresses like Regal. His hair is now like Regal's. He's getting a bit more...
Regally.
More regally. That's the only way I can word it. More regally. Yeah.
So there you go. Corey Graves comes out. They say on commentary that he is comparable to James Dean. I assume the actor and not the porn star. Because apparently the porn star is a fucking psycho.
I don't need to know.
He apparently is a bit.
Don't need to know.
Bit of a mental bastard.
Don't need to know. We'll roll it on. You're thinking of something inappropriate to say and try and slide there.
James Dean would say.
Yeah.
They say forgiveness is a coward's way out of a battle. And Graves says that he will never forgive Neville for nearly ending his career. He says, stay tuned. I thought he was going to say stay down. No. Stay tuned on his knuckles, mate.
Yeah, mate.
One of his thumbs, he's got the fucking...
That won't fit, mate. We do have now singles wrestler Camacho.
Yeah. He's facing Camacho. Conspicuous by his absence is Unico. We went over that earlier. They discuss Camacho going singles now, and he's not in a tag team anymore with Unico, who's oddly disappeared. He's gone to work in the orphanage, like not Sami Zayn, like El Generico.
Yeah, they're all working in the orphanage.
He's off. Graves quickly locks in Lucky 13 and secures a quick win over the, new and improved Camacho. Good job. That'll get him over.
Gained 20 pounds of muscle. He's quicker than ever. Still loses.
Yeah.
To someone who returns from a concussion.
You've worked hard. And the fruits of working hard are you can lose in a minute and a half. You fucking loser. Hi, Deborah. It's Devin. Whatever, says Cesaro. Cesaro says, I've already beaten Sami Zayn. Why do people expect me to give him a rematch? Why do I even bother explaining? I've got better things to do. And he leaves.
Pretty much it. Short and sweet. Great promo from Cesaro.
Exactly. Can't say any more than that.
We have another skit with Sylvester Lafort.
Yes, we do.
We do.
Lafort interviews Sawyer Fulton, who doesn't let go of his hand. Lafort says, "Are you here for the audition?" And Fulton says, "What audition?" Lafort sends the huge Fulton on his way. Who is Sawyer Fulton?
No idea. He's probably someone really important I'm overlooking.
He was one of the original members of Sanity.
Was he?
He was. And then he got injured, and then they released him, and then he went to TNA, and then they brought someone in, they brought Killian Dane in his place.
Ah, okay.
Yes, so he was the original Killian Dane.
No one's like Damo.
Nah, Big Damo's class.
Did they bring him in because obviously he's married to...
No, they just signed him and they didn't have anything for him, and he's a fucking absolute legend, so they just thought, lump him in.
Damo's great.
Do you know what? I'll have to try and interview Damo.
Oh, that'd be a fucking really good one to
cool.
do.
Damo's cool. I reckon.
Bit ahead in our timeline, but you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, Damo's awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking need to get Damo. Bailey's out first next. She's accompanied by Natalia. Sasha's next, accompanied by Summer. Can Bailey and Natty make it 2 for 2 against the BFFs? And also, I swear Charlotte didn't come out, but she's here.
No, she did. She definitely did.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she was definitely part of the entrance.
I was probably trying to ignore her.
Yeah.
Even though this wasn't anything special, I didn't actually take any notes yet because I just couldn't take my eyes off it, and for no reason, because it wasn't particularly brilliant. They just have this like magnetic thing when they're on TV together. It's just always magic.
Yeah, it is great,
and I just couldn't like not watch it. I don't even know why. I wasn't particularly interested in it. I just couldn't not watch it.
I think because you know the history.
Do you know what? I don't even know who won, if I'm being honest.
Bailey won.
I was just watching it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Bailey won. Basically, there was a distraction on the apron by Charlotte as Bailey was on the second rope.
Oh, yeah, Bailey hits the Bailey to belly.
Yeah. Well, Natalya absolutely rips the legs from underneath Charlotte, and it looks really bad the way she landed on her face. On the
Bitter bastards.
I know.
That's probably why she had to just have a shitload of work done. Or as she says, I never had to have any work done. Yeah, alright. And squirrels don't eat nuts. Next, Cass is in action against Tyler Breeze. Look, everybody, it's Tyler!
I have missed
So good.
this gimmick, this character, the music, everything. Apparently, his ring gear this week is made of Peruvian chinchilla, according to Regal.
It is. He's a man of many furs.
Roberto Solano would be sick.
He would be mortified.
Sam would love that reference.
Mate, Nobby's fucking top player.
Nobby Solano, great player for Newcastle.
Nobby Solano, Leicester legend. Like Lillian
Leicester?
Nallis.
Newcastle legend, mate.
Like Lillian Nallis. You remember Lillian Nallis?
No. Would that be like me saying like Morten Gamps Pedersen?
No, because Morten Gamps Pedersen was also a top player.
Well,
like Yuri Djorkaeff.
Who?
What?
Yuri Djorkaeff.
Don't remember Yuri Djorkaeff?
No.
Mate, Yuri Djorkaeff was class.
Who did he play for?
He played for Bolton.
Did he?
He was part of like the Bolton Galacticos with like Ivan
Oh,
Campo.
and they finished like 7th or something stupid.
Yeah, they had Ivan Campo, Yuri Djorkaeff.
They had such a mental team in the
I know,
Big
literally.
Sam.
Mate, they had a fucking unbelievable team. JJ Okocha.
Yeah, I remember him.
And Kevin Davis up front. Top side. Brilliant stuff. They discussed how good Cass's lungs are after his singing contest victory a few weeks ago. Breeze is at second. Cass calls him SAWFT Soft, and Breeze escapes the ring.
He does, and he takes a long time to get ready for this match. He needs to take about 700 selfies.
He does.
I'm guessing it's about 700 selfies. That's how long it felt.
Cass steals the phone and he takes some selfies of his own.
No, it's not his phone. No, it's not Thingy's phone.
Oh, is it someone's phone?
He takes a phone from the audience.
Oh, brilliant.
It's the guy, do you know the guy who's wearing the green Cena shirt in like the front two rows?
Yeah.
He borrows his phone.
Oh, brilliant.
And starts like taking selfies.
Okay, that is rather fantastic.
It's fucking brilliant. So some guy has got about 20 selfies of Colin Cassidy on their phone.
I mean, awesome. Cass dominates early and eats a massive boot before Aiden English appears on the screen, distracts Cass by attacking a wheelchair-prone Enzo. Breeze hits a super kick for the win, and he heads for his phone as we cut to the next match. He closes the door. Enzo's a bit distressed. Backstage, Cass is looking for Enzo, who is safe. Whilst Enzo was threatened, he was unharmed, and they discuss the type of person English is.
Enzo, where you at? Enzo! Yo, Enzo, where you at? Yo, Enzo, where'd he go?
Thank God you came, dude. He's gone. I'm telling you though.
Where'd he go?
Aiden English, he came in here, all right? Yeah. His skin looked sticky to the touch. Okay, he had this weird look in his eye. His mouth was swirling with sulfur. I told him if he kept talking slick, I told him bite his tongue and bleed, or I was gonna kick his hind end.
Enzo, you're in a wheelchair. You can't kick anybody's hind end, okay? What did he do? Did he train you?
Touche.
He trained you?
Yeah, he pretty much trained me.
Is he playing games, huh?
He wants to play games. That's what it's looking like.
Okay. Well, he ain't the only one that can play games, and we ain't talking chess.
I never played chess. I don't play chess.
That's why I said. That's why I said we ain't playing chess, all right? We're talking boulder dash.
I don't.
Bring around the rosy.
I don't.
Connect four.
I don't.
Hopscotch.
I don't.
Connect four.
I don't.
Stop saying I don't.
I don't.
I'm not doing well, Enzo. Aiden English just cost me a W.
Guy's a real chicharoo.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some payback. What type of dude threatens somebody in a wheelchair?
I'll tell you what kind of dude. A dude who's SAWFT.
Soft.
That's the intensity that we're looking for out of you. That's how we stack W's, Cass. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. The battery's dead. Yo, Cass, I need you. You gotta carry me. Welcome back to NXT.
Dave, I've got it in caps on my notes.
Let's go.
This is the greatest promo of all time.
I mean,
it's fucking outstanding.
These two are spectacular.
These have the best chemistry. Like, any time we're expecting an Enzo and Cass promo, we expect it's going to be good anyway because they have great back and forth banter between the two of them. But, you know, the fact that Colin Cassidy says we're going to play our own game now, you know, like chess, and he's like, I don't know chess. He's like, well, names all these random games, and he says Connect 4 twice.
Connect 4 the GOAT,
mate. You know, Connect 4, Sabutio, they're all fucking great games.
Oh, Sabutio. Love a bit of Sabutio. I'll be playing that after you go, actually.
God. Dave, you can't say that. You live alone. It sounds a bit weird.
True, you're not wrong.
There we are. But yeah, it's a great promo.
It is really, really good. Really strong.
I love this.
These two are getting better week by week.
Yeah. And I think it's going to only improve as Enzo is able to start wrestling again.
Yeah. In the ring, a potentially heel-turning CJ Parker is here, and he's going to face The Miz, who gets a good ovation. They go back and forth on some great action. Miz and Parker have really good chemistry.
Yeah. 100%.
Dare I say, fantastic.
100%. 100%. The only problem I had with watching this match is I just have this issue with a lot of mismatches where, because he works such a
soft,
limited style of wrestling that he can do pretty much night in, night out.
Well, he's just a soft wrestler, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there isn't, because he could do this like 365 days a year. He hasn't got an issue doing it with this style of wrestling. It just doesn't interest me. It's not like watching a Sami Zayn or a Neville.
Yeah. But you can't do that every night.
Exactly.
So, yeah, what I will say, great chemistry. Miz works on the leg, looking for the figure four. Parker fights out, and Miz hits a crossbody, which is rolled through, and then there's a figure four and eventual tap out. Miz celebrates, and he says thanks to the crowd. Was what it was. It was good.
It was a good match.
Sami says he's not going away easily backstage when it comes to Cesaro. He's a big boy, and he can choose to say no. But let's see what he says face to face. Hopefully he says yes.
Hopefully so. Be a great match if it happens.
Backstage, LaForte sees Mason Ryan. He says he wants to represent him. However, Ryan says you'll need to beat me in a match next week, which obviously concerns him a fair amount.
Fuck yes. Come on, Mason Ryan. Back on TV.
Break him in half.
Promo spot. This is it. This is the start of the Mason Ryan push.
Here we go. Here we go. Push out of the company.
Yeah.
In the ring, Renee asks Neville to come out for the contract signing, followed by the longest reigning NXT champion in the history of all three, Bo Dallas. Bo doesn't appear, and Neville says he's not surprised. Bo, whether you're here or backstage with your tail between your legs, man, the match is still happening, and we'll see you at arrival. Bo appears in his gear and says he's not scared, and he's not afraid of losing. He says he's tired of Neville, and he will sign the contract, but he'll do it on his terms. Now he demands that Neville takes a seat and pay attention, as he's about to find out why he is the NXT champion. Neville sits at ringside, and Danny Burch comes out for action. Bo dominates, but I'm sure he'll lose from interference. This is what I've got in my notes. But then I've also got, oh no, Bo wins and they stare each other down. Bo says, come on in and bring your contract as the crowd boos. Bo takes the contract and cheap shots Neville before leaving, and Neville hits a suicide dive as they brawl to go off air. Good ending. Bo needs this edge as he's looked way too soft going into this arrival match at the moment.
Do you know what? I completely agree.
He needs a serious side because he looks like a fucking jabron at the minute.
It made him look like, this whole segment made him look like a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Which is what he's almost been doing with, like, you know, this sort of
but
nonchalantly
it's not a dangerous psycho.
No, but it just shows he's got that dangerous side in him.
Yeah.
It's almost like,
sit down and see why I am the champion and you're not.
It's almost like his personality just switches like that.
Yeah.
So quickly, he goes from being this, like, you know, I can't think of anything that he's fucking said in particular now. It's really annoying.
You're getting fucking stabbed.
Not that.
Would have been good though, wouldn't it? That would have made him seem hard as fuck.
I didn't realise he was Scottish as well.
Could have been.
Where is that from? Just
My head.
Yeah. He's been spending too much time with Lauren, mate.
What if... Tell you what would have been good, right?
Go on.
Bit of English lingo in this promo. Sit down, and in 2 weeks' time, you're getting fucking dicked. Quality.
Yeah.
Imagine how good that would have been.
Better.
I'd have just stood up and applauded, I reckon, if I'd heard that.
To be honest, you would have. I agree.
You're getting dicked 6 ways from Sunday at arrival. Now sit the fuck down, bitch. That'd have been awesome.
I think it's difficult cutting a promo without swearing.
I know.
It's got to be awkward.
Because if we got in a confrontation, you wouldn't say, I don't like you, I don't, Adam. I'm going to be honest with you. You'd be like, what?
You're not from Norfolk.
You would
Great.
say, stop being a massive cunt, wouldn't you?
Pretty much.
Or I'll fucking slap the piss out of you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say
Pretty
like...
much. You wouldn't be, on the lines of...
I dislike you.
I don't like you, so I'm going to beat you. I would not be great at
You
doing
don't
any
see
sort of
people
promo.
outside pubs at 4 a.m. cutting promos with that swear words in. It just don't happen.
They don't cut promos, they just have a fucking row, mate. That's it.
Nah, everyone cuts a promo. Kayfabe, mate.
There we go.
There's a new subreddit. Kayfabe pub fights. Yeah.
Are you going to be the leader of kayfabe pub fights?
Kayfabe pub fights.
Well, your favourite pub's closed down in Cov.
Which one's that?
Impulse.
Fuck it. Is it closed down?
It's closed down. They've turned it into like a posh food place.
They should just fucking bomb it.
It probably needs it. It probably needs...
They turned it into a fucking posh food place.
It looks posh from the outside. Impulse, for anyone who doesn't know who's from Coventry, and if you are from Coventry and you hate my description, well, fight me.
Is Impulse, like, I wonder if it's a nationwide...
I don't think it is. It basically, if you think of any sort of disgusting bar in any city...
Do you know what it's classified as?
What?
It's classified as a wine bar.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's definitely not a wine bar.
Fucking shit on.
Yeah.
Apparently it's open right now. Are you sure it's gone?
It's not under the name Impulse. It fucking isn't. I went into town to pick up a takeaway. We're going drastically out of off topic here. It's definitely not.
What a review. Grim place full of Coventry's finest.
Yeah, pretty much it. It's just a grim looking pub. Honestly,
It's not great.
It was described by a lad at work as like Star Wars, like the Cantina bar.
It is,
He literally went in there one day and he saw one bloke sat at the bar with his leg propped up against it, and then there was a woman the other side with her arm fucking propped up on the side. Just, just full of fucking spare parts, mate.
Giving him the Johnny Wet whistle. Yeah, it's not
Pretty
good,
much.
is it?
Shall we get back on topic again?
Let's go. Yeah, Bo.
I really like this segment for Bo. It made him look like a bit of a killer.
Yeah.
Gave him the edge that he needed.
Exactly.
And now he looks a little bit more legitimate against Neville.
Yeah, exactly. Agreed.
Who's your star of the taping? That is the big question.
Oh, do you know what? I didn't feel like he was on screen long enough. I'll probably just say Enzo because he's just so entertaining anytime he's on. Even if he's in a wheelchair, he's still better than everything on this show.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Wrestling wise, I probably would have went with Bailey again.
Yeah, she again never does anything wrong.
No,
never does anything wrong.
But there we go.
So you can find us on the old social medias. You can meet us on the Facebook Short A, facebook.com/NXTBTTF. Adam, where are we on the Twitter sphere?
You can find us at NXTBTTF. Me and Dave's individual Twitter bios.
Handles. Say it every week.
Okay. Individual Twitter handles.
There you go.
Are linked in the description, but, talk to us about wrestling. We obviously haven't talked to each other in a long time because, we've gone off on fucking random tangents about pubs and...
Pubs and clubs.
Pubs, clubs.
And everything in between.
And, yeah, pretty much everything in between. So, yeah, talk to us about all things wrestling. Or not wrestling.
Exactly. You've also got TikTok, NXTBTTF. YouTube, NXT, Back to the Future podcast in the old search bar. You've also got us on, I don't know, pretty much everywhere you can find us. Even your MySpace, your Bebo. Pixo, we'll make one for it. Why not? Leave us a review. That would be really great. If you've enjoyed what you've listened to, if you think these two are bloody silly, but they're nice geezers, give us a review. If you can spare us a little bit of time, we'd really appreciate it. More than you would ever know. If you do so, We'll shout you out, say thank you, and if you've given us a bad review, we might even say, you were right. But please, if you can just spare the time, we'd really, really appreciate it. We know everyone's busy in this COVID world.
Yeah. We don't mind constructive criticism, just don't be a dick.
Yeah, exactly. Like progress, but actually mean it this time.
Yeah, exactly.
So, we'd love to hear from you. So, next week you can join us. Sin Cara, or as he's otherwise known, Unico, is facing Rusev. That sounds entertaining. Emma is in action against Alicia Fox. LaForte looks to win Mason Ryan as a client. English explains his action from this episode. Tyson Kidd is in action. Neville and Graves re-enter their feud. And behold the King of Kings, because he's here to discuss the NXT title. There's a 6-woman tag team match. English and Cass go head to head. Zayn calls out Cesaro for a rival, but does he accept? Dillinger versus Parker, the latter of who decided to have a bit of an attitude adjustment. And the Wyatt family return. We've got all this and more for you next week, but for now, from me, Dave,
and me, Adam,
we are out of here. Enjoy your week. Adam?
See you in a bit.
You always have to get the last word in, you freak.
Bye.
Bye! Is it 10 seconds yet, Adam? I really need to know.
It is.
It's been so long.
It has been a long time.
It's been so long. So, Adam, I just thought I would kick off. Obviously, the big thing at the minute.
Oh, we're doing the kick-off. I didn't realise we were doing one this week.
We'll do the kick-off.
Okay.
The big thing at the moment, in my life, and hopefully some of our other listeners who don't think I'm a fucking sado.
Smoking house?
No. Between me and my friend that I work with, we speak about it every single day.
Okay.
Every single day.
Arsenal?
No. I work with women. This is really important.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was still Arsenal.
Maths.
Okay.
MAFS. Married at First Sight.
Oh,
fuck. We are going to play matchmaker. Who do you think would be good on Married at First Sight? WWE.
WWE. Are we going all of WWE or are we going NXT?
What do you think we should do?
I think we should go NXT our current timeline because I think that's more applicable.
Right, let's do it.
Straight off the bat, Mason Ryan.
Mason Ryan and who? He needs a partner.
Oh, we need to pick a partner from the Divas.
It needs to pick a partner from the Divas.
It's a bit awkward because, like,
no woman's good enough for Mason Ryan. I know, but there we go.
No, mainly because we only have about 5 Divas to pick from.
Should make it easy. They won't go on forever.
Very true. Probably Mason Ryan and Summer Rae.
Good couple. Good couple. As you can see the personality traits, Mason's quite calm and Summer's quite in your face. Didn't they? They'd be a good couple.
They would, I think. Yeah, really good couple. Who else would you have?
Mason Ryan as well, turning around when he sees Summer for the first time when he's getting married. Just imagine his reaction.
I'll break her in half.
I'll break her in half. Get him out to the hotel. I'll break her in half. Her dad coming up to her. What do you want to do with my daughter? Break her in half. I'll break her. Break her in half.
I can tell it's been a long time since we've recorded because you're very excited already.
Legend, mate. Oh, Mason Ryan, the fucking boy.
Who else would you have? Sami Zayn and Bayley.
An interesting one.
Yeah.
Interesting one there.
Neville and... What'd you have with Neville?
Or Jimmy Marie. They could be the couple who don't get along.
They could be.
Mate, what would be golden? Bo Dallas and Charlotte. That would be phenomenal television.
It would be amazing.
That would be phenomenal TV.
Okay. Because they're both just as fucking psychopathic on this.
Both fucking annoying.
You could just imagine one of them turning around to you. You're so fucking annoying. Did you know that?
You're such a prick. Oh, mate. Do you know what would be great? Enzo and Sasha.
Would Enzo and Sasha be a good couple?
Do you not think? Be hilarious.
Maybe.
I feel like Enzo and Sasha would be akin to Big Bob and Megan. I think they would be.
Big Bob and Megan.
Do you know Big Bob?
No.
Oh, mate, it's disgrace. Megan cheated on Big Bob. And then Big Bob kicked off about it. And literally, then she was like, I quite like Big Bob now because the way he reacted after I cheated on him. I was like, women, do you know what?
Is this on Married at First Sight?
This is on Maths.
Okay.
Every woman on this TV show, right, is single for a reason. Do you know what the reason is?
They're all fucking psychopaths.
They're all fucking psycho. They're all mental. This is literally what I said to Emma at work. I was like, Emma, I'm not being funny. Every single one of these women are not with a man for a reason. They're all fucking nuts. They are, though, aren't they?
I feel like you working at a school has brought this upon you.
Do you know
what?
what?
This is the only reason you're watching this program.
I loved it anyway. I loved the Australian one. The Australian one was great.
I remember you and Mike speaking about it all the fucking time, and I'm just like, no idea.
Men of great taste. That's what we call it. That would be mine and Mike's tag team. Men of great taste.
What would be your ring attire then if you're men of great taste?
Oh, I don't know, it would be tough. I think we'd probably go for like your grandma's carpet, you know, with the flowers on. Your grandma's carpet, styled tights.
Are you thinking sort of like a burgundy / cream ensemble with loads of random shit everywhere?
No, dark with like dark flowers on the trousers, no shirt, obviously.
Okay. Yeah, you know,
obviously, and then a tie with rose knots down to the ring.
A rose knot.
Yeah, take that off.
To be honest, I feel like we already have that tag team.
Sorted.
Team Matalan.
Exactly. We would be Team Matalan.
We would pretty much be Team Matalan.
We would be Team Matalan.
Pretty deadly.
We would be men of great taste. Mate, they can coin it off me.
I realise I'm going a bit off topic, but someone had posted on Reddit today about what is the best looking WWE title, and they posted about like the main roster titles first, and I looked at the list and I thought literally 4 of them are the same. Yeah, there's no...
The straps are different colours, silly.
Oh, sorry. And the inserts are slightly different colours, but 4 of them are the same. The Intercontinental title looks like it's been designed by a child, and the US title is the best looking title on the main roster.
And that says a lot.
Yes, that says a hell of a lot. It doesn't look terrible. For a US title, I think that looks pretty good, actually. I don't mind it. It's not offensive to me, because I get that you're allowed to be a bit garish with the US title because it's the US title. They're going to have a big fucking eagle on it. Of course they are.
Because it's garish.
So no,
the country's garish.
No, not the country.
Do you know what it should have fucking guns on that. Should have fucking guns, and then America, and then it should say freedom across the middle of it, and like eight fucking E's.
The best looking title in all of WWE, and someone's gonna have to fucking fight me on this because there's no other answer than this, is the NXT UK tag team titles. They are without doubt the best looking.
I can't wait for the rainbow covered spunk new NXT title, mate. That's gonna be awesome.
Oh mate, please don't say they're gonna do that. I fucking hate. Honestly, I don't see why did they have to say, oh, it's NXT 2.0. Why did they have to keep pushing that?
It's WWE. No one knows why they do the things they do.
No. Right, I think we should probably kick on with this rather than just our random rant.
Let's go. Kick off. NXT Back to the Future, let's go!